are back home. We are standing in front of Lake Tanganyika, one of the greatest lakes in Africa, besides Lake Victoria. That's a great one.
And it's the second largest lake in the world.
Yeah. Home of the unique Nkeke fish that I think someone's gonna order tonight. Someone's gonna get it tonight. But we wanted to just give you a little update on the last 2 days, tell you what we've been doing and how the Lord's been working. So yesterday we went to Bubanza to do two things. One was a pastor's conference that I'd love to tell you about. There was about 40 pastors and their wives. It says that Bubanza is 45 minutes away on Google Maps. But Jeremy, how long did it take us to drive to Bubanza?
About 2 hours.
And why was that?
The roads. Yeah.
The roads. Massive potholes. And so, again, the driving is serpentine all the way to Bubanza. But we went there. We got there around 10 a.m. And for about 2.5 to 3 hours, we had an opportunity to teach on leadership. So the theme was leadership. Luke talked on leadership. Why don't you give us a good 30-second snapshot?
Yeah, we just talked about leadership from the viewpoint of Jesus and from his life. So we see how Jesus interacted with people, with his apostles and all those around him. And yeah, we took some wonderful.
Sorry, I'm laughing because everyone in Burundi thinks Luke looks like Jesus.
Yeah, all the kids keep saying that as we pass by.
They want a picture of Luke. Jesus, pizza.
Yeah, we talked about how leadership is influence and how we can be influential. And we talked about some points from Jesus' life.
Yeah. So we were really grateful to be able to teach at that place. After the conference, we drove by the YMCA feeding center, which Luke's going to tell you a little bit about.
Yeah, there's a little church. It's pretty broken down. It has a kind of a sad story to it as well. It was supposed to be finished by a group, and the money ended up getting kind of taken away from it. They never actually finished the building. So there's kind of like a building structure that has like mortar and kind of a roof. But no real windows. There's kind of doors, but it was never really finished. But out of there, the YMCA goes there once a week and feeds the kids, and it's actually the hopeful future site for a training facility that they're saving money for to buy more land right there to actually finish off.
Yeah. So $3,000 would buy a plot of land that a future school could be built on. There's already water lines running to it, electricity, and they're praying for $3,000 to purchase the land, and we'll see what the Lord does with that.
Yep.
Every week, every day, there are about 40 kids that go to that church and get one meal a day. They eat a meal called uji, which is a lot like runny oatmeal. And so those kids depend on that meal, and the YMCA provides it for 1 day a week. So that was our Bubanza trip yesterday. Jeremy, today is Sunday. We went to church. Tell us about it, man. Like, paint the picture for us, what it was like for the people back home.
So church today was an amazing experience. We started by all getting in the vans, and they drove us to church, and we parked on the side of this road in the dirt. And there was a stadium that was in the background that was being renovated, and we walked through the dirt and walked through this path, and we got to this open space with this awning and tall ceilings and metal roof, and that was the church. And so the service was 3 hours, and they brought us, as guests, they brought us all up front. We sat up front, and it was just so cool. Yeah. There's a lot of joy, and they brought a couple up that were getting married, and everybody gave to them to celebrate their marriage that's coming up and to help them financially. So just overall an amazing experience. There were other groups of traveling missionaries there. They even had a guest preacher who gave a really good message on 1 John. So overall, amazing. I would recommend checking this out if you can. Also, I think we need to make it a thing to go to church together in vans.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be cool? It'd be amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe one thing to add to that would be two of the guys on our team. Well, here, let me say it like this: if you are ever interested in coming to Burundi, you need to know that one of the things that you'll be encouraged to do and challenged to do is dance. So two of the guys on the team both said it separately. They said, "I've never danced so much in my life." True? True.
Very true.
And so the people, their joy for the Lord, their desire to worship Him, and how the church dances is a big part of the culture here, and we have loved dancing. Yeah.
It's so fun.
Yeah. So hey, thanks for just watching us for a few minutes and hearing about our trip. Keep praying for us, and we'll check in a little bit. So have a great day.
See you guys.